my beautiful Aries. Welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen, and today we're going to be diving into the world of archetypes. So the two decks that we're going to be using today are both by Kim Kranz. This is the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, and this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. So as always, we're going to start with the main oracle, quote-unquote oracle deck, and then we're going to go into the tarot to find out more information. But yeah, the main thing that I want to look at today is what is your most dominant archetype that you are operating in at this time, and what archetype you should develop more within you in order to move towards your highest good. So that's the gist of today's reading, and please guys remember that this is a general reading, so the messages may not resonate with every single one of you. Just take what you do resonate with and leave everything else behind. Okay, so starting with your most dominant archetypal energy at this time. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So many cards wanted to come out. We have the Forest as your most dominant archetype at this time, and the Bardo is at the bottom. Okay, interesting. Moving that over here. And okay, and let's look at the archetype that you should develop more within you. Please show me the oh my goodness. The Unseen. Wow. Okay. Gnosis is at the bottom of the deck, which I know is a Greek word, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. But we're gonna look at the guidebook as well afterwards. I just want to kind of sense my way through these cards first and see if I can pick up anything intuitively, see what comes out. I actually like with the Forest, I actually feel a lot of exploring energy, that you may be in a space where you are like, it's like you're pushing yourself maybe to face your fears, or just like kind of find yourself. But I also get like, okay, so there's all these like beautiful colors, right? So there's like this magical vibe as well with the Forest card that I'm getting. So yeah, but it's again, it's like you are on this like exploration or adventure of some sorts. And then we have the Unseen, which is kind of like spirit, or which it's this like the mystical, metaphysical realm. And that's the energy that you should, well, that's the archetype that you should develop more within you. Maybe being more guided towards like spirit, or your guides or your angels, but getting more in touch with them. Yeah, it's like I get a more like mystical. It's a more mystical vibe with this card, almost like seeing beyond the surface. So even though I feel that you are already in this very like explorative energy, it's like it's almost asking you to take it a step further. But I want to see what the guidebook has to say, because yeah, these two are kind of difficult to work through, especially because of the underlying energy, which as I said, I don't know what that means. So actually, you know what? I actually want to start with this, because I feel that it's going to maybe clear some things up as well. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, you are not going to believe this. Gnosis is innermost knowing mystic truths. Wow. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I feel like there's some form of like mystical, psychic, that kind of like spiritual, everything to do with that kind of energy. That's what's coming through. Okay. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures, in scholarly books on library shelves, Rather, gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their students, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. Wow, okay, so oh my goodness, what did I say about like being in this magical explorative energy? Even though I was mostly just like staring at these cards and not really too many words were coming out of my mouth, but yeah, it's almost like it is almost indescribable. It is almost something that you cannot put into words, because it's, as the card said, which is the underlying energy, right? It's a deep knowing. It's something that you can only experience. It's not something that you can like tell other people. So yeah, it's interesting to me that that all like that this whole energy is like tying into each other. It's almost like mushing and melding and just getting all tangled up. But yeah, I feel like you are just being asked to take it even further with this unseen. But I'm not going to rush ahead. Not going to rush ahead. Let's look at this forest, because I feel like that's the source of your knowing. I feel like that is what has provided all of this information and deep wisdom that you have, because you have been this explorative and just like allowing yourself to delve into like these adventurous, magical, mystical places, either within yourself or within your actual physical surroundings. But let's look at, we have 36. 4, 5, 6. Okay. The forest, the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. When light, magic abounds, childlike wonder, adventure. When dark, concealment, density, savagery. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you are only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. Let the narrative reveal itself. Okay, so yeah, for you, I definitely feel like it's more of this light aspect of the forest, I feel like. It's almost like you have been just treading this adventurous path, or many paths, because, well, as it said, there's no one specific concrete path in the forest. So yeah, it's like you have maybe been allowing yourself to dabble in different things and to explore different things and to get lost in different situations, emotions, spaces. It's just very like inquisitive, very, again, it's like a lot of exploration coming through. But again, I feel like that's actually the source of your wisdom or your knowing. It's because you have experienced so much, because you have allowed yourself to go into the unknown and to see what is revealed to you there without any like assurances or without any guarantees. So that's like really Really, really interesting, very exciting energy. Oh, what am I doing? We have 27. 26, 27. The unseen. The spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. Exactly, what was I saying? It's very spiritual, this card. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us. Watching and waiting with wisdom both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision, or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. When light, clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom. When dark, dark looming energy, unwillingness to forgive. Guidance comes in many forms. Don't expect it to be glittery or comfortable. The spirit world speaks the truth. Sometimes it soothes and sometimes it burns. Being graced by the unseen is a gift. Treat it kindly. Allow yourself to be seen by eternal eyes. Okay, yeah, so as I said, remember, I felt that this card is asking you to take it a step further from the exploration in the unknown that you have already been doing. Because this is almost like allowing spirit and allowing divine guidance to come into this journey of yours and help you find your path, help you find your way. So that's what I'm getting with these two. But let's get into the tarot and see what else we can find out. So I want to delve into this forest archetype first. I want to see what it is rooted in. Like, what are the past influences of you being in this energy more dominantly? Also, how this energy is serving you and how it is restricting you. So we are going to find all of that out. So what is this energy rooted in? What is this forest archetype rooted in for Aries? Mother of Cups, which is like the Queen of Cups in the traditional tarot. Oh, and the Lovers at the bottom. Okay. This explorative energy within you is, or well, this explorative energy that you are in is maybe something that kind of comforts you or has some form of reference to your own mother. But I feel like it could also be that it's speaking more to your like deeper emotions, that it's allowing you to be who you truly are, to be free. Yeah, I feel that there's some form of like emotional contentment with this, that it somehow like nurtures you, it somehow calms you, soothes you, and it somehow lights you up. It could be that you require a lot of freedom. Yeah, and I'm also getting that this more explorative energy may actually speak to your inner child, even though I'm not really getting it through these cards, but I just feel inner child with this. So it definitely has deep roots in your emotional fulfillment. Okay, let's see how it is serving you. How is the forest archetype serving Aries? Oh, too many cards. I would just like to have one, please. How is this archetype serving Aries? Oh, interesting. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I actually feel that it is allowing you to stay somewhat detached. from whatever may be happening around you. So it's almost like, because this is this energy of constantly being like free flowing and just dabbing in different experiences and different energies, is allowing you to not get attached to any outcome, especially if that outcome is not favorable to you. So I feel like, let's say that even if you take something on, some form of like new project or some form of maybe like new relationship or anything like that, and if it doesn't actually turn out the way that you maybe expected or hoped that it would, you're not very crushed, you're not overly concerned. You're very quickly able to just brush yourself off, get back up and just move on. I don't feel that you get like dragged down or bogged down by something. So yeah, I feel that this energy is allowing you to kind of flow more easily with life, and again, not get attached to any outcomes, which I feel is an infinitely easier way to live your life. So yeah. But let's look at how this energy is restricting you. Actually, not this one. Oh, the Hermit in reverse. Oh, and the Four of Swords in reverse, which I feel like wanted to come out, but because there was so many cards, I just put it back in the deck. But yeah, the Hermit in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's tying in, for me at least, with the Unseen card, or with this more like a spiritual guidance kind of card. It's not allowing you to take the time out for recuperation, for like actually taking stock of what is going on within you. Because I feel that you, as I said, I feel like you were so quick to just like get up, get moving, brush yourself off, and just like go on with your life. But I do feel that there's almost this downtime that you're not allowing yourself to have, which is really, really, really needed. Because again, it kind of allows you to center yourself and be more focused on the path that is meant for you. It kind of allows you to get away from overly scattered energy, which I feel that is mainly the reason why this card is here as well, to kind of lead you down a more focused path, so that even though, as I said, I feel like it's great that you are so explorative and so expansive, I feel that this more like direct or more narrowed down approach may be called for at this time, just to give you a sense of direction. So with this very explorative energy, I feel that there's a lack of actually taking the time for yourself and being able to like check in with yourself, which, as I said, is very, very, very needed. But okay, let's move on to this unseen energy. So I want to see how this archetype is going to help you heal, what it is going to help you heal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that. We have the Devil in reverse with the High Priestess. And I mean, the High Priestess is literally, again, like so many of the same messages coming through. The High Priestess is, again, just that like mystical, spiritual, very deep and very very knowing, but it's the kind of knowing that you just feel inside you and that you're not really able to put into words. It's just it's very mystical. It's a very mystical kind of wisdom. Oh, and the Three of Swords is at the bottom. But yeah, I do actually feel with the Devil card being in reverse and the High Priestess, and now with this underlying energy as well, I feel like it's going to help you stay or steer clear from any paths that might not be the best for you. So I feel like it's going to guide you more towards your true calling and towards what just speaks to you, what speaks to you more on the soul level, what it is that you came here to do. So I feel like it will help you, again, it will help you guide you down that path. And because of the Devil in reverse here, because of this card and the Three of Swords, I feel that it's also going to help you heal any like past resentments or any negative afflictions that you may have suffered in the past. Even though, as I say, I feel like you have almost mastered like being able to rise from the ashes and move on, even if something like unfavorable happens. I feel like you're very, very, very good at doing that. But at the same time, if you don't allow yourself to actually process through them, they will still be kind of with you. You will still be carrying them with you subconsciously. So I feel that this more like mystical, more spiritual energy that wants to come in and help you. Again, I feel like this is kind of like saying that, you know, your guides really want to speak to you and really want to help you on your journey. It's just going to help make your journey even easier. And I also feel that it's going to bring about more of these intuitive skills within you as well. It's going to make them more heightened, and you are going to be able to become even more aware of the things that don't serve you, that are not in alignment with you. And it's going to help you steer clear from them, as I already said. But let's look at what this energy will also allow you to do. So what will this unseen archetype allow Aries to do? Oh, we have the Son of Cups in reverse. The Son of Cups in reverse is like the Knight of Cups in the traditional tarot. Oh, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse as well. It's almost kind of tying in with the previous message. It's that it's going to allow you to kind of steer clear from any like emotional disappointment. It's going to help you or allow you to not invest yourself in situations that would bring about these undesired results, as I said, because I feel like you are just like very explorative and you're not afraid of any like outcomes. You're very like willing to just jump into things, see what happens, and just deal with the consequences as they come. But I feel like this more like guided energy that wants to come through for you would help you avoid these situations in the first place. And it would kind of keep you more aligned with the things that just make you happy and that bring you joy. And let's look at what future possibilities this archetype would open up for you. What future possibilities would this archetype open up for Aries? Oh my goodness. Well, the Five of Cups still wanted to come out, so it seems that it's somewhat of an important energy. Okay, so yeah. Oh my goodness, and the Tower in reverse at the bottom. I don't know whether I said that, but yeah, so basically, I feel like this is all very like kind of just the same thing kind of over and over and over again. So yeah, it's almost like it's just going to help you avoid these unpleasant situations that you might encounter when you just like jump into things. So it's almost like this more ethereal kind of energy that wants to come in for you will help you like discern more. It will help you move forward with more determination, with more certainty and clarity. I also feel clarity. And again, it's almost like it's going to prevent any like unwanted situations, maybe even like painful situations from coming into your life. So it's like it's going to spare you from them, which is always a very good thing to have. So yeah, I feel like the message here is just to, I mean, it's great that you are in this explorative energy, but just allow your guides to come in and talk to you. And I feel like that's also why this Hermit card is here, as something that, or as an energy that is being restricted by this forest archetype. Because again, if you are not allowing yourself to be still, and you're not allowing yourself to take time out of whatever it is that you are doing and experiencing all the time, you're not really able to hear what your guides want to tell you. I feel like it's important for you to remember to take some time out for yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys there. So I'm sorry if this one was more like difficult to follow, because these cards there's just so much depth to them, and you can really get lost in them. And I feel like it's really difficult to actually put into words the messages and the feeling sensations that come through them. So yeah, I'm sorry if this one was somewhat of a more difficult one to watch. But I hope that you still got something from this and that it resonated for you in some way. And if it did, then please consider giving me a thumbs up. And also, if you did enjoy my energy, then don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already, so that you wouldn't miss out on the future readings that I have for you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.